Over the last 15 years, I've developed strong ties to many communities across the state of New Mexico, and I feel committed to serving them as much as I can. The population is just over 2 million people who live across just over 120,000 square miles. 2 million people is about the size of Chicago, so like many people will say their community is Chicago, it should not seem strange that I would say New Mexico is my community. There are no airports or quick ways to get across the state, and it takes 5 to 6 hours to drive one way from the central part to the outlying communities. The geographic isolation of many of our communities is both an asset and a challenge. While access to health care, educational opportunities, and other resources can be limited, the geographic isolation has supported strong cultural traditions, local forms of knowledge, and unique community perspectives. For example, there are 23 federally recognized Pueblos, nations, and tribes in New Mexico. While the tendency is to lump them in the category of American Indian, each one of the 23 have unique languages, environmental factors, and other cultural features that could have an impact on health outcomes. The strong and unique cultural values fostered in the different parts of the state create unique opportunities to demonstrate models of wellness that just need a little leverage to achieve significant improvement in health outcomes. Culture in this context is one of the most powerful assets in keeping people healthy. Dance, food, and language are examples of the cultural components that can serve to strengthen a culture of health. About 47% of the population self-identify Hispanic, 10% is American Indian, and 2% is Black. In most other states, the population mentioned are the minority and often experience disparities when compared to the majority. Health equity frequently is focused on the minority, but in New Mexico, the majority of the population are affected by disparity, another unique challenge. The chance to leverage the strong culture of these populations is unique. Culture takes on more importance when I think specifically at the health outcomes of any one of these populations. I believe that through collaboration with communities and partnership organizations across the state, there's a real opportunity to build strong infrastructure for a statewide culture of health that leverages local cultures and gets resources out to our remote communities.